All right, let's talk about this. I'm a little nervous about this microphone. When it gets muffled in my videos, it's because the microphone like folds over and is pressed against my shirt or something. So I'll have to keep an eye on that, make sure it doesn't happen this time. But anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming back to my channel. My name's Brett Maverick, if you didn't already know. I make videos on men's style, fitness, fashion, lifestyle, grooming, and self-development, and all that good stuff. Yeah, so I just wanted to sit down and chat with you guys for a little bit, friend to friend. I don't get, a whole lot of chances to do this anymore because I'm always just grinding to, try to bring informative videos to you guys, teach you a thing or two. But yeah, I love it when I just get to chill out and just kind of talk. So yeah, if you want to listen to that, then just chill out, grab some Cheetos or something, and let's just chat, right? So I get comments all the time saying stuff like, why aren't you modeling? Why aren't you modeling yet? Why did you quit modeling? I figure a few of you probably know that I actually used to model, and I'm actually gonna address all of that right now. Did I model? Well, yeah, obviously I did, but and why I quit modeling. So let's talk about that. So to answer that question, yes, I have modeled before. Never on a huge grand scheme yet. I started modeling here locally in Colorado when I was 18 years old. It was great. I loved it. I didn't take it as seriously as I should have. I never had the intentions of modeling. I grew up in a working class home. My parents always instilled this idea in me that you should never, rely on your looks to get through life. So I always worked really hard at just blue collar jobs. I worked at fast food restaurants. I've worked at hotels. I've worked at car dealerships. I work really hard at school. I do everything I can to get good grades, well, I guess not everything, but I do try pretty hard. So when I got the opportunity to model, I really didn't value what was really happening. I just kind of took it for granted and didn't take it seriously, which isn't a horrible thing, It's okay to do that, but you really won't make it that far if you don't really commit to it. So that's one thing that I definitely sort of, I guess you could say, squandered from the beginning. I did get some good little jobs here and there, had a lot of fun, did some really cool photo shoots, got some cool pictures out of it, and got to basically get the bragging rights, being able to say that I was a male model, which was the best part of it all, just a cool thing to add to the Instagram bio and stuff like that. So that was the coolest thing about it. So eventually my contract expired and I really wasn't too bothered by it because I couldn't be bothered by going to castings. I would only do jobs if they had the job there and ready for me. If they said, hey, we got this job for you, then I'd be like, okay, I guess I'll do it then, But I couldn't be bothered to go to castings and getting blown off and getting rejected. I just thought of it as a waste of my time, basically. But I was young, so that's okay. Let's not worry about that. I've grown from then. I've learned. I know better. So basically, I went on with my life. I did some really interesting, fun stuff. I lived in Italy for 5 months. I did an internship with a wine company. I traveled to 10 different countries. And eventually, when I got back from Italy, I decided, hey, maybe I'll give this modeling thing another try. There's some good money in that, and there's a good opportunity to travel and whatnot. I made some calls. So I actually flew out to New York City and met with a handful of agencies, and I actually signed with a really good agency out there, one of the top agencies. I really don't think I should say the name because I'm not currently active, but I actually am still signed with them. But they do represent some top level guys, some guys you might recognize. But anyways, I was done in New York, so I came back here to Colorado, and so basically a few things got into my head and reinforced my decision to not pursue modeling at the time. One of the things is sexual harassment. So sexual harassment, I'm sure is very popular right now in the entertainment industry. I'm sure you've heard of the Harvey Weinstein thing, the Kevin Spacey thing, but that kind of stuff has been going on for ages in male modeling. And it's just something I didn't want to have to put up with, It happens all the time. You hear the horror stories all the time, young male model meets up with casting director. Casting director basically forces male model to perform sexual acts or let him or her perform sexual acts upon the model, you know, in order to receive a job or a role in a film, you know. And that's something I was well aware of from the very beginning. And if you're not very headstrong, then you can easily be taken advantage. I'm very headstrong. I know how to deal with that kind of stuff, but it's just something I was like, that kind of turned me off. I did not feel like dealing with that. And that's just a small part of what turned me away from male modeling. The second thing was the body requirements. All the top male models, well, I shouldn't say all, but most of the top male models are genetically gifted. They have these very slim, very slender, vascular body types, small joints, small bones. So it just adds to the illusion of a athletic, but yet slim and slender build, which is fine. But that has never been my body type. Ever since I was younger, I had more of a wrestler body type, I'd say. Was never really vascular, don't have small bones. My arms are fucking thick, dude. So that's not to say that I couldn't get to that level, but it would just take more work for me than it would for them, you know. They can kind of just do nothing. They don't even have to go to the gym, and they kind of just have these bodies already. But for me, I'd have to, you know, do hella cardio, I'd have to diet really hard, and then I'd have to maintain that body fat level and that conditioning for a long period of time, which is something that I just did not feel like doing. But that's not to say that that could change, possibly. The next thing that turned me off was the uncertainty of it all. I would have months where I had a job every week, and then I would also have months where I got no work at all. So it's very inconsistent, you know what I'm saying? But the biggest thing that made me put off male modeling was you guys. Around this time that I was talking to these agencies, I also started my YouTube channel, and I fell in love with it completely. It's at this time that I found my real passion for helping people, for teaching people. In a silly way, I kind of see myself as you guys' big brother. Even if you guys are older than me, then that's okay too. But I don't know. I feel like you guys are my young Padawans. I love just teaching you everything that I know. I kind of see Real Men, Real Style. He's like the godfather. Alpha M, he's the dad. Teaching Men's Fashion, he's just like the teacher, and I'm the big brother. I just always felt like that since I started my YouTube channel. And you know, growing up, I'm the baby. I never had a younger brother. I always wished I had one. As silly as it is, I find that in you guys. You guys can roast me for it. You guys can give me shit for it. That's fine. But that's just the way I feel. But I really wanted to put everything I had to into YouTube, so that's what I did. So I halted everything else except for school, and that meant modeling as well. Had to put that on the back burner. But that brings me to my big announcement. I will be getting back into male modeling come this summer. The reason being is because since I've gotten to YouTube, I have a newfound respect for the creative process. I want to be a part and do everything that I can to make other people's artistry come to life. Just like I may need other people to come into my creative process to make my dreams, you know, become reality. I want to be that person for other people as well. There's so much imagination and creativity out there, especially in the modeling industry, that I want to be a part of it, and I want to contribute, and I want to be a part of making people's vision come to life, I guess. So I'm actually still signed with the agency that I mentioned before, and I've notified them that I do plan on getting back into modeling and being active come this summertime. I have to give myself some time to get back into shape. I have to get my schoolwork done. That's hectic as hell. So, but in the meantime, I'm still gonna be grinding out on YouTube. I wanna get more creative with my videos, more artistic with my videos. Don't get me wrong, I wanna teach you guys and present information to you guys, but also I want to make it visually pleasing as well as mentally entertaining. So that's basically all I had to say about the modeling thing. I hope you guys enjoyed just sitting here chatting with me. I really like it because it's less pressure on me to, you know, nail my lines. I can just kind of free flow with it. It's a lot of fun. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for listening to me. And one last thing, I just wanted to thank all of you guys for being here. You guys really mean the world to me. You guys get me up in the morning and get me going on my day. You guys are the reason I do what I do. So just wanted to give a big shout out to all of you guys. Keep watching, keep supporting, and I'll keep supporting you, and I'll keep doing everything I can for you guys. So yeah, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, the post notification button, so you don't miss a thing. And until next time, peace out.